Oh, me. I can be blue, I can be green, I can be a violet sky, I can be blurple, I can be purple, I can be a big hairy gay guy.
You are a hairy gay guy.
You're my favorite.
Dark humor is just humor. Fucking
find TikToks and YouTubes
find a fucking
and
sack,
Facebooks
people.
Where people, you know what I love about those people that are doing it on TikTok? You see people of all cultures just having fun together doing it, man. It's like, it's not about doing it to really because you hate that person.
It's like the Instagram post for the one dark humor show we did that I posted all the shit from Baby Simba. Like all of that shit, it's just humor. Just get the fuck over it. It's funny. Laugh. Don't get about it. Laugh. Welcome to the Buckhorn Podcast. I am Martelle, and with me always is Randy and Corey again.
What is up? Cracking, opening up a cold snack.
Hop Raider IPA.
Oh, it's like Tomb Raider, but without Laura Croft and her pointy 1998 boobs.
Right, and this one's it's 8.1%.
That's it.
Well, that's a light beer for me.
Weak. That you poured down your face. All right, you're cut off in the show. Check us out on Google and Twitter and Graham.
And the stuff and the shit and things.
Search us on AskJeeves.com. Did you hit record? I should ask that earlier.
I did.
Okay. Oh, man. Is somebody joining us?
No. I'm putting it in do not disturb mode.
Oh.
So that we don't get, just in case somebody wants to. And I'm going to create the link and just put it out there. Oh, excuse me.
So what are we doing here?
Whatever we want. I did, so you wanted to do dark humor.
I've been wanting to do dark humor since
we did one.
Became a dictator and deleted it without my input.
We did one.
Which, you know what's really funny, though, now that I think about it? You're the one that deleted out of the two of us. As much as I'm like, hey, let's pull in the reins a little bit. Because we do we push boundaries sometimes.
It gets a little raw.
Sometimes it does get raw. Sometimes it gets hard and we push the zipper of our pants forward a little bit.
Yeah, maybe.
And then you deleted an episode.
I did.
That was the one that was going to make us rich.
That was the one that was going to get us canceled completely.
Yeah, but if we get canceled, then we get careers on some other platform. We go to like Parler or something where you can do whatever you want, say whatever you want, or I don't know.
I don't know that I would want to be on Parler.
Oh, somebody's joining.
No, that's us.
Oh, do you just hit record?
Well, I hit record. I created the link for the FaceTime, and I sent it out, and I said, just in case y'all want to join.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So if anybody joins, we'll see that they joined.
We need to do, not tonight, but one of these times, we should do that and post to the Buckhorn Podcast page.
We can do that, but it has to be iPhone users. Unless I do it through Facebook. Unless we do Facebook.
We'll do Facebook then. Oh, no, because then my mom might join.
That would be awesome.
I told her, I said, you should come on the show. She's like, okay.
So I looked up, I wanted to do like vintage dark humor jokes. So I did like dark humor 1907.
Yes.
They weren't called dark humor back then. They were called real life events.
Well, I just picked just random year.
That was called trending news.
The first one that came up, best dark humor joke, number 1. I just got my doctor's test results, and I'm really upset about it. Turns out, I'm not going to be a doctor.
So dumb.
How the fuck is that a dark humor
dad joke?
Yeah.
That's not,
I didn't say dad jokes. I said...
I had such high expectations for that.
I know. I did. I was just like, oh, dark humor jokes.
I think I was just on that website, and I backed out of it. I'm like, it was not that great.
It's not good.
No.
I've got some. And mine all came from Reddit.
Well, Reddit is the best. I don't give a... It is the front page of the internet.
Why is there no black character in the game Clue? Because then it would be called Solved.
Wow. Damn.
Oh, man.
Don't challenge death to a pillow fight unless you're prepared for the repercussions.
Don't. You can do better than that.
I know I can. This is the internet. This is what the internet's provided. I can do way better than that. I can get...
Here's a really dark one. Okay. There's a couple here that I have that when we were talking about 2 episodes ago now, whenever you pissed me off and didn't record. And we were talking about your daughter, and I said, that reminds me of a few jokes I've read. This isn't exactly one of them, but, and this is a Jimmy Carr joke he told on stage, and I'd never heard. You know your girlfriend's too young when you have to make airplane noises to get your penis in her mouth.
Yeah. That's like...
That's a little rough.
That's not even...
Don't give me that. It's a little rough. We're doing dark humor. You guys got to be in on it.
That is not dark humor. That's pedophilia humor.
No, it's a pedophilia joke.
It's the same.
Yeah, I mean, it is. You're right, but you got to admit it's kind of funny.
I mean...
Not pedophilia. Pedophilia is not funny. Let's make that clear.
Oh, hold on. So she's 17?
Yeah.
Anyway. Why can't I find...
You can't find any good ones.
I can't, no. I am sucking at the internet today.
Fucking dad jokes.
See, I told you should have pulled them up beforehand. Do we need to pause and give you time to find good ones?
No. We'll just go with it.
Here's another from Jimmy Carr. They say there's safety in numbers. Oh, yeah? Try telling that to 6 million Jews.
God damn it. I heard it's hot over there. There's a bun in the oven?
Yeah? Is there? She should have let her hair down. Hey, you signed up for... You drove all the way here for this, like 2 hours or something. What did the black guy get on his SAT? Barbecue sauce. Don't
Trying not to laugh.
Don't
Look
hold the
at
laugh in. Nope. Everybody make it known. Martel's laughing. I really wish Mo was here.
He's really biting his lip not to laugh.
A man goes to the pharmacy and says, I need condoms for my 12-year-old daughter. The pharmacist says, your daughter's sexually active? The dad says, no, she just lays there like her mother.
And that was the joke I was going to say earlier. I knew exactly what you were going to say, and that's why I let it go. Why don't black people go on cruises? They ain't falling for that one again.
What's pink, 6 inches long, and makes my girlfriend cry when I put it in her mouth?
I don't know. What is pink 6 inches long and makes your girlfriend cry when you put it in her mouth?
Her miscarriage.
Oh, fuck! That was darker than I expected. That was a good one. What the fuck? That was a good one.
What did the North Tower say to the South Tower?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I'll talk to you later. I have a plane to catch. You fuckers wanted it.
No, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Sorry your dad died on 9/11, Pete Davidson.
Oh, God. Got tears already.
Why can't orphans play baseball?
No one to throw it.
They don't know where home is.
So my girlfriend just freaked me out. She gave me a blowjob and insisted on playing a 14-year-old. It was weird and gross. I was like, you're going to be 14 in a couple years anyway. What's the rush?
He about spit his beer out.
Oh, wait. Disclaimer, Mom, do not listen to this episode. Turn it off.
Where did Lucy go during the bombing?
Oh, I was just about to take a drink. Okay.
Everywhere.
May I?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. This is really good. I'm just going to buy you a bottle next time you come down.
A cannibal walks into a clearinghouse with his tribe uses for a toilet. He sees his best friend having a shit and crying his eyes out. What's wrong with you, he asks. His pal looks up at him with watery eyes and says, I've just dumped my girlfriend.
Now you're getting into some good ones. Now we're getting there. You find anything, Corey? Because you're sitting awful quiet. Go ahead. Hit us with them.
Do you know the phrase, one man's trash is another man's treasure?
Yeah.
Wonderful saying, horrible way to find out that you were adopted.
We are recording, right?
Yeah.
So
I'll make that mistake again.
So I was balls. Mom, please stop listening.
No.
It'll be balls deep.
So I was balls deep in my girlfriend once. She looked back at me and said, "This is excruciating." I was like, "Excruciating? That's a big word for a 12-year-old."
Got to stop with the pedophilia shit.
I'm just scrolling down Reddit threads.
A seal walks into a club.
I got the joke immediately, but then I thought of Seal the singer getting clubbed. We're never going to survive unless whack. What's no? This isn't pedophilia here. Here you go, Martelle. What's the difference between a bag of cocaine and a 4-year-old? Eric Clapton will never let a bag of cocaine fall out of a window. I almost couldn't say it.
You made me cough.
And then somebody replied, his son was actually a prolific writer before he died. He did about 50 stories. That's so bad.
He jumped out a window.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
A man is sitting in a hospital room when the doctor walks in. "I have some bad news," says the doctor. "You have cancer and Alzheimer's." The man laughs and says, "Well, at least I don't have cancer."
Oh. Get it? Because he has Alzheimer's.
Oh, so good.
He's going to die.
He's dead.
Hold on. Pause. I need to take a sip of whiskey.
I was gonna fuck with him while I was drinking the whiskey.
I mean,
What
you
doesn't
paid for it.
what doesn't kill you only makes you develop a lot of unhealthy coping mechanisms that really dark humor for a really dark sense of humor.
Yeah, then you get with a buddy with the same problem and start a podcast. You can't even read them.
I can't read them because I'm coughing.
Corey, you ready again?
Yeah.
You got to just jump in, man.
I will. Just say no to drugs. Well, if I'm already talking about drugs, I probably already said yes.
If you insist on jogging by my house, please put on decent clothing. My children do not like... Oh, God damn it. I was trying to read a photo, and I clicked the photo to make it bigger.
You dumb.
It was 30 yard signs. Anyway.
Wife, I'm pregnant. Husband, hi, pregnant. I'm dad. Wife, no, you're not.
What's the difference between Michael Phelps and Hitler? Michael Phelps can finish a race. I feel this one's going to get deleted, too.
I wish Patrick was on for this one.
Oh.
I just read it somewhere in London. I just read that someone in London gets stabbed every 52 seconds. Poor guy.
How was the copper wire invented? 2 Jewish guys found the same penny. Oh, man. So there's a plane and the clouds are looking nice. So I'm just trying to give
I'm trying to find more.
a bit of brevity here.
My son, who's into astronomy, asked me how stars died. Usually an overdose, son. That's what I told him.
Oh, here you go. What's the difference between muffins and Jews? Muffins don't scream when you put them in the oven.
Ooh.
It's okay. I can make that joke.
I'm Jewish.
I have an oven. Oh, that was one that fires twice.
Oh, I'm sorry. Take my seat if you're pregnant. Lady, I'm not pregnant. Me, you want to be? You're just... I own a fertility clinic. Oh, I'm sorry. It's called your bedroom. You piece of... It was an old mattress store where we never changed the sign.
I'm sorry and I apologize mean the exact same thing. Except at a funeral.
That would take you a second.
No, it just kept going.
How many cops does it take to change a light bulb? 2. One to beat the room for being dark and one to beat the bulb for being broke.
I need so many more better ones.
Dad, did you get the results for the DNA test back? Call me George.
I volunteered to help blind children today. It's a verb, not an adjective, by the way.
Oh, this one's nasty. Mom, if you are for some reason still listening, please just stop. What's worse? I don't know if I can read this one.
You started.
All right, here we go. Buckle up, folks. Get the kids around. Get some eggnog. It's Yuletide time or something. If you're listening around Thanksgiving, gather the family, including Grandma. Here we go. What's worse than sucking 12 raw oysters out of your grandma's vagina? Realizing you only put in 11. People replied, "You just made me gag. Holy shit, dude, I'd forgotten that joke. Wish I stopped scrolling." Somebody replied, "I really hope you work at a seafood restaurant or a nursing home."
This one's for Martelle. Why are cigarettes good for the environment?
Why?
They kill people.
Yes, they do.
What does a gay guy and a tumbleweed have in common?
What?
They blow and blow until they get stuck on a fence in Wyoming. Somebody replied, "Being from Wyoming and knowing exactly where this happened. Wow." Wow. Nice.
You ain't on you?
All right. Well,
No.
I'm going to make all kinds of people hate us with this one. What's the worst part about being a black Jew?
What?
You have to sit in the back of the oven.
God damn it. Mo, you should be on the show.
Shit.
Where is... Oh, I'm getting irritated now. Because I'm not finding anything good.
Mo can't be on the show right now. He's too busy.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, it's time to get the crops out of the fields. Oh! Fuck. Tell me you didn't want to laugh. I love you, Mo. I love you, Mo. I can't wait to get the message from that one.
Hey, raise your hand if you have an iPhone.
That's just Martelle.
Today I asked my phone, Siri, why am I still single? It activated the front camera.
I'm getting mad.
Sorry. All right, go ahead.
I'm trying to find the group that I was a part of.
I hate how politically correct we have to be nowadays. You can't even say black paint anymore. You have to say, "Jamal, would you kindly paint my fence?"
When does a joke become a dad joke? When it leaves and never comes back.
Somebody's going to get offended by
I'm reading
this
totally off of the
episode.
website, guys. This did not come from my head.
Somebody's going to get mad at us and report us.
I'm fine with that.
I don't care.
I mean, it's...
Here's the thing.
I'll
We
still
talked
listen
about
to
it
you.
off the air quite a bit. People need to understand that jokes are just jokes sometimes.
Yeah.
And even when stuff like when Patrick made his joke that ironically you weren't recording against me when he made the fat joke and I don't run anywhere, I lost it because it was hilarious. And if you guys don't recall, Patrick said something about the UK or British people leaving somewhere, and I said we're used to the British people running away. And he said, "Well, Randy, let's be honest, you don't run anywhere."
I heard.
That was hilarious to me.
That was... Yeah.
You all need to lighten up, be able to laugh at stuff because you can't let it control your life. With that being said, let's get more offensive.
I'm coughing again. Jesus Christ.
I didn't read this one yet before you ready.
Do it.
A little girl walks into the bathroom and sees her father in the shower. Being young and quite naive, she points to her father's penis and asks when she will get one of those. Her father looks at his watch and says, "When your mother leaves for work."
God damn it.
Don't hold it in. Let it out. Hey, remember when you were talking about me feeling free just by cussing? Let it out. I do wish.
I broke up with my girlfriend, so I stole her wheelchair, and guess who came crawling back? My mom died, and when we couldn't remember her blood type, as she died, she kept telling us, "Be positive," but it was hard without knowing her.
But wait, is that how your mom died?
No.
She still walks around the house like, "Be positive." You're like, "I don't know what I'm trying."
How do you know your acne is getting out of hand?
Uh-oh.
The blinds start reading your face.
Okay. I mean, that was pretty innocent, but that's funny.
I kicked a soccer ball at a kid in a wheelchair. Now we're playing Rocket League. They're not dark. They're just dumb.
I have a lot of jokes about unemployed people, but none of them work.
Apparently, I'm going to have to get on 4chan to find some really dark humor jokes.
I really wish Mo was here and probably DJ. DJ might fight us. But so many of these are racist jokes, and I just would love to see their reactions. I think Mo's losing it right now. He probably just died under weights or something.
Oh, he's probably at the dentist while bench pressing.
He's like, going for my max,
in a
doc.
root canal. Dark humor is like food. Not everybody gets it.
But what do you give a black woman who got an abortion? A $500 check from Crime Stoppers. Oh, man.
If you donate one kidney, everybody loves you.
Sorry.
Get the punchline out.
No, I read one as you were starting, and it hit me. You go ahead with yours.
If you donate one kidney, everyone loves you, and you're a total hero. But donate 5, and suddenly everyone's yelling.
All right, here's what I read as you were trying to start that. How'd you...
I can't even get it out. Listen to them.
These are so bad. I'm not even giving a disclaimer because I'm reading them, so I'm at fault and I'm accepting responsibility. Just know that here on the Buckhorn Podcast, we love everybody. We don't care who you are, what you've done, don't care where you're from, as long as you love us. But we do have friends of all makes and models. We don't care if you're gay, straight. That being said, how do you know if a black woman is pregnant? When she takes out her tampon, the cotton's going.
Damn!
Quit pulling away from the mic.
I can't. What's the difference between Mexicans and stoners? Stoners actually have papers.
Oh, man.
What's the difference between a whore and an onion?
No clue.
You don't cry when you cut up a whore.
That's dark.
What did the Hiroshima survivor say about the day the little bomb dropped? The little boy dropped. It was a blast.
Lots of people died, and some were just mutilated forever.
How many emo kids does it take to screw in a light bulb?
None. They're all dead.
They all sit in the dark. You had the first part of it.
They all sit in the dark. Got it.
None. They all sit in the dark.
How does every Mexican recipe start? Step 1, steal a chicken.
People are pushing for a new Black Liberty coin. I can't wait to use black people's currency again.
Okay, that time I was trying to...
His face is turning red again.
What do you call a white man in the ghetto? A victim.
Boss.
And now you're on board. I really wish Mo was here. What do you call one white guy surrounded by 12 black guys?
So bad.
Coach. Oh, wait. There's more to this joke. What do you call one white guy surrounded by 4 black guys? Scared. What do you call one white guy surrounded by 12 black guys? Coach. What do you call one white guy surrounded by 100 black guys? Warden. Who are you messaging? Please tell me it's Mo and he's coming on.
It was Jason. He said he's going through TSA and he may be able to join.
Yes. Put us on speaker, Jason.
How do you?
I have drugs in my butt. I have drugs in my butt.
Check this guy.
How do you get an emo out of a tree?
Cut him down.
Cut the rope.
My parents raised me as an only child, which really annoyed my younger brother.
Oh, that one's bad. I'm not reading it.
Well, then what did Michelangelo and Kurt Cobain have in common?
The turtle or the painter? Hold on. I want to get this one. Michelangelo and Kurt Cobain. No idea.
They both have their brains on the ceiling.
Jeez.
Courtney Love did it.
We went over that
Fuck
already.
yeah, she did.
What did Stevie Wonder say when the interview asked him how he coped with being blind? Well, at least I'm not black.
How many times does 43 go into 8?
I've heard this before and I forget.
Get in the van and find out.
Oh, mister, don't tell pedophilia jokes. I'm going to call Chris Hansen right now.
He's in jail, too.
What is Stevie Wonder's favorite color? Corduroy.
Facebook ad. For sale.
Martelle found a good one.
Look at it.
You have to read it now.
For sale parachute. Use once, never open. Small stain.
What do you call someone with an extra chromosome swimming in a pool?
Oh, no. What?
Poseidon.
No.
Look, he's crying. Look at him.
He can't breathe. He's literally not breathing.
Oh, I'm so glad I stayed for this shit. Martelle's fucking dying.
Oh, my God.
Hey, did you guys hear about Ku Klux Knievel? He jumped over 500 black men with a steamroller. I just imagine Jason if he was on a plane listening to this.
What's the difference between ISIS training camp and a school?
No idea.
Don't ask me. I just fly the drone.
I mean, that's not good. That's bad. That's a bad joke. Oh man.
I think we can all relate to this one. Today was a terrible day. Max got hit by a bus, and I lost my job as a bus driver.
What's the best part of a dead baby joke?
Oh no.
Oh, no.
They never get old.
Oh.
I got tears on my glasses.
I want to apologize for Martelle right now, Randy.
Man.
You need a bigger cactus, sir.
You're an evil person.
Why are black men good at basketball?
Because they're black.
The whole purpose is to run, shoot, and steal.
Oh
He
man.
can't take it anywhere. Look at him.
I can't. I need white people dark humor.
I don't know if it exists.
What do you call a cheap circumcision?
What?
A rip-off.
But
Martelle, do you know why cannibals don't eat clowns? They taste funny.
so dumb.
What did Hitler get for his 6th birthday? G.I. Jew and an easy bake oven.
Oh.
I hate me.
You may need to repent after that one, sir.
Well, I guarantee our international listeners are dropping.
Why won't Monica Lewinsky vote for Hillary Clinton? The last Clinton presidency left a bad taste in her mouth.
That's just a good joke.
Why are friends a lot like snow?
What?
Why are friends a lot like snow?
Why?
You pee on them, they disappear.
Be careful testing that. Be careful testing that theory. You might find out things about your friends you don't want to.
Hey, big boy.
I bet R. Kelly loves that joke.
I opened a company selling landmines disguised as prayer mats. Profits are going through the roof.
Oh, man.
I have a step ladder because my real ladder left when I was 5.
I don't know what's funnier, some of these, the jokes or Martelle's reactions.
That's the best part of it.
Jesus Christ. I am a horrible fucking person.
This is why you deleted it. You didn't want everybody else to know how bad you were.
I am such a bad goddamn person.
A man's wife was in a car accident.
I find everything funny.
It's because of the trauma you've been through. That's what I've tried to explain to people. I laugh at stuff because of stuff I've been through.
Right.
Like,
right.
It helps me. That's one of my coping mechanisms.
The Jew jokes are the best, though. I grew up Jewish. They're the fucking best.
You grew up Jewish? Like, you just decided?
Like no, I grew up. Literally went to temple like every Saturday for 8 years.
Are you Jewish by heritage or?
No, by friendship.
Why was it? Was it for reparations? Did you feel bad?
No. I had friends that were Jewish, and I went to temple every Saturday and spoke Hebrew. Kissed the Torah, did all of it. Wore yarmulke.
It's a weird thing for a German to do. But
I mean, kind of.
A man's wife was in a car accident. He rushes to the hospital to meet the doctor. "I'm sorry," says the doctor. "Your wife is paralyzed with severe brain damage. She's lost all use of her arms and legs. She's awake, but unable to speak coherently. She's lost bowel control, and the nurses must spoon feed her. She's going to require extensive care for the rest of her life and might not even recognize you again." At this point, the man's near catatonic with tears, and the doctor says, "I'm just fucking with you. She's dead."
This one's definitely a Patrick joke, so I'm going to say it for him. "I can't see the problem with calling an Australian an Aussie, a Pakistani a Paki, or a Scotsman a Scot, or a Frenchman a cunt."
Oh,
my best friend is English, and that's a pause for us. It doesn't.
Fuck's a pause for me.
It doesn't even affect me anymore. Like when we first started hanging out, he would drop cunt all the time, and it does not affect me anymore.
That word has never bothered me a bit. But you'd think the Catholic Church would be in favor of condoms, less DNA evidence. Oh, finally, a white person joke.
I need to feel better about myself.
Why do white people own so many pets?
Why?
They're not allowed to own people anymore.
That's still not a white person joke. Oh man,
isn't it?
I mean, technically.
I am. Oh, God damn it. Girls are like blackjack. I'm always going for 21, but I always end up hitting 14. I should have read that first.
Yep.
Oh, I'm not reading that one. Nope.
Gotta read it.
Nope. No.
Well, then screenshot it so you can tell me off the air.
Nope.
Yep.
We'll just do this instead. I am not reading. That is... God damn, that's horrible.
You better send that to me later.
It is so bad. They'll just do that, and then I'll just do this.
Well, this one here is not really a joke. It's more of a statistic. 9 out of 10 people enjoy gang rape.
I mean, I might, if I was a part of it. Not the rapee.
That's the joke.
I know.
I started crying when Dad was cutting onions. Onions was such a good dog.
Oh, I can't read that one either.
That was good.
What do you call a bunch of white guys sitting on a bench?
Look at his face.
The NBA.
It's so true.
Except for Larry Bird.
Yeah.
Larry's not white. Larry's clear.
A Thai woman runs into a wall. What does she break? Let me say that again. A Thai woman runs into a wall. What does he break?
His penis.
Her boner.
This is for Randy. Cremation. My final hope for a smoking hot body.
Amen. Can't wait.
A Mexican with a boner runs into a wall. What does he break?
No idea.
His lawnmower.
A Jew with a boner runs into a wall. What does he break? His nose.
Yes, we do.
Oh, this is so bad. I don't know if I want to read this one.
Would you like to try African food? They would too.
I knew where it was going to go. I've never heard it. I knew exactly where you're going with it. Oh, man. No, I can't read that. I'm going to screenshot it. We'll come back.
Science flies you to the moon, but religion flies you into skyscrapers.
Oh, fly me to the moon.
I feel like I need the rim shot sound effect.
Yeah.
Dun-dun-ching.
Hey, Martelle, do you know I was shocked to find out my toaster wasn't waterproof?
What's up?
Why do Mexicans drive lowriders? It's easier to reach the vegetables.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Did you know that Germany came up with sparkling water?
I don't like where this is going. I don't know, but I don't like.
Who else would think about adding gas?
Hey, what do you call the usual skin around a vagina? A woman.
What do you say to a one-legged hitchhiker? Hop in.
Yes. What's the best part about having sex with 23-year-olds? There's 20 of them.
What's the difference between a baby and a baked potato?
About 140 calories. I read that one earlier. I wasn't going to read it.
Leap to me. I got it.
Oh, my gosh. Why? You know what? There is a theme here. Even though this is Reddit and people of all races and religions and nationalities are obviously commenting, but there's a lot of jokes about black people and Jewish people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're funny.
They are. You know why? Because it's a joke and it's funny.
I'm not going to read this one on the air, but it's funny. I'll tell you guys afterwards.
What did Stevie Wonder's mom do to punish him as a child?
Make him wear gloves. Mittens.
She rearranged the furniture.
Oh, that's gross.
What's the difference between a Lamborghini and a dead body? I don't have a Lamborghini in my garage.
Oh, that's a bad one. I'm going to screenshot this one too.
A black man enters a bar with a parrot on his shoulder. The bartender says, "That looks exotic. Where did you get it?"
I already know where you're going.
Africa, the parrot responded.
I knew exactly.
So bad. I feel so dirty. I need a sitz bath after this.
You need baptized after this.
What pool never runs dry?
Cesspool?
The one on the Titanic.
I mean, that's just factual. That's all that is.
I've never seen his face turn that red before.
What do you call a white girl that can run faster than her brothers? A redneck virgin. How do you circumcise a redneck? Kick his sister in the jaw.
Oh, I'm going to use that for an Alabama joke. I'm pro guns because I enjoy living in a world with only 3 Nirvana albums. For the record, I love Nirvana.
Yeah, me too.
There's this little girl.
Yeah, Kirk just blew me away.
And Courtney blew him away. There was this stand-up. The little girl was a comedian, and she was talking with her dad about Nirvana and Kurt Cobain, how he killed himself, and he goes, for being such a young kid, it's kind of impressive. You're into music like that, and it's kind of cool. He said, "Do you wish Kurt was still alive?" And she went, "Hell no! Give up the Foo Fighters."
Well, it's weird that the drummer for Nirvana and the frontman for Foo Fighters look the same.
They could be twins.
Oddly.
What's the difference between Paul Walker and a computer? I give a fuck when my computer crashes.
That one hurts me personally. Call Kurt Cobain if you want to sit in the back seat behind the passenger seat. It's right behind the shotgun.
A black guy and a Mexican are in a car. Who's driving?
The cops?
Yes! I was thinking, and I couldn't get that one.
Do you know why Michael Jackson can't go within 500 meters of a school?
Because he's dead.
Thank you.
Got one.
Yes.
What do you call a kid with no arms and no legs? Names.
What's got 5 arms, 3 legs, and 2 feet?
5 arms, 2 legs.
5 arms, 3 legs, and 2 feet.
Don't know.
The finish line at the Boston Marathon.
Wow.
I heard the last mile was really tough.
It was an explosive ending.
Heard it was a blast.
My therapist says time heals all wounds, so I stabbed her.
So dumb. I love it.
What's worse than the Holocaust? 6 million Jews.
I will say, there's a TikTok. I think I mentioned before, but did I talk about the TikTok where the 2 guys made the time machine and one went back to kill baby Hitler?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, if you want to hear that joke, go find it wherever it is.
How do you make a baby float? 2 scoops baby, 1 scoop ice cream.
So dumb.
It is.
I was thinking it was going to be like a drowning thing,
Nope.
which I assumed would be better. Oh, man, these are so... This...
A man went in the library and asked for a book on how to commit suicide. The librarian said, "Fuck off, you won't bring it back."
If someone burns that, do they get a discount at the crematorium? It took him a second. It was a slow burn.
What's a Jew's biggest dilemma? Free pork.
I can't. It's got to be kosher.
Why is a black man's eyes always red after sex? From the mace.
They're just getting worse.
How come there aren't any Mexicans on Star Trek? They don't work in the future either.
Build a man a fire and he'll be warm for a day.
Set a man on fire and he'll be warm for the rest of his life. Yes. I love that one. I
2
forgot
minutes
about
of
it. Oh, man. What's a pedophile's favorite part of a hockey game? Oh, no. Before the first period even starts?
My wife and I decided that we do not want children. If anybody does, please leave me your contact details and I will drop them off tomorrow.
There you go. All right, hold on. I'm going to take a sip. Shh. And resume.
Where are you taking me, doctor? To the morgue. What? But I'm not dead yet. And we're not there yet, too.
I'm not dead yet. He says he's not dead yet. He will be soon.
He will be soon.
What's the point of Jewish football? To get the quarterback.
What do you call a dog with no legs? Doesn't matter. Call him. He won't come.
I just read that one. I'll never forget my dad's last words. Erase my search history, son.
This is terrible.
Oh, no. I accidentally hit the all the way down button. I had one lined up. No, I lost it.
No.
What did Kermit the Frog say at his puppeteer's funeral? Not a word.
You are completely useless. You can always be served as a bad example. All right, time to find more.
I'm still scrolling back to where I was. Daggone it. Awkward silences, cricket noise.
The guy who stole my diary just died. My thoughts are with his family.
That's so dumb. Wait.
A son tells my father, I have an imaginary girlfriend. The father sighs and says, you know, you could do better. Thanks, Dad. The son says. The father shakes his hand and goes, I was talking to your girlfriend.
What animal has 5 legs?
Uh.
An animal returning from a pit bull returning from the playground.
Some of these make 0 sense. Those are bad. Horrible jokes. Moving on.
What's the difference between a joke and 3 penises? Your mom can't take a joke.
She's dead.
That's why. What's the difference between a Jew and a canoe?
I would love to ride on a Jew canoe.
Oh, that's so dumb. But every once in a while, a canoe tips.
Very accurate.
Mom, if you are still listening, please stop.
No, if your mom's still listening, Sharon, just keep listening.
So 4 gay guys are on a jacuzzi when some semen rises to the top of the water. One of them looks at the others and says, "Okay, who farted?"
Martelle.
I just did.
I heard it. Helen Keller walks into a bar, then a table, then a chair.
9/11 victims. They went through more than 50 stories in 10 seconds.
Oh.
Dead children are like dark humor. They never get old.
But,
Yeah, we said that one already.
what's easier to pick up the heavier it gets?
Fat chicks.
Women.
Mom, do you see the man with the without without arms over in the corner? Tell him to clap. Kid, Mom, I'm blind. Exactly.
What did the Campbell do after dumping his girlfriend? Wiped his ass.
These are bad.
I'm not clicking on this website. This is black humor jokes.
Oh no, that's what you should be clicking on.
Exactly what we're looking for. How do you get... You ready for a 2-parter?
Go.
How do you get 50 babies into one bathtub? A blender. How do you get them out? With tortilla chips. Yo.
These are more story-based. I don't like the story-based ones.
Yeah, you need quick hitters.
Yeah, these ones aren't good.
Find some more. Find some more. Let's all go.
Did Jesus die a virgin?
Oh, no.
No, he got nailed before he died.
I'm not laughing at that joke.
You can.
I don't
He
want
got
to.
nailed.
Oh, I get it. Thank you for saying it again.
I emphasized the nailed. Why don't skeletons ever go on trick-or-treating?
Oh, sorry, I coughed. What?
Why don't skeletons ever go trick-or-treating?
No idea.
They have nobody to go with. What do you call a cheat? Oh, no, we did that one.
I'll tell you a joke about my abusive dad, but I don't remember the punchline.
Cremation. My last hope for having a smoking hot body.
I said that one already.
Yeah, you already
Did?
said that.
God damn it. I missed it. I was probably reading something stupid.
I like my women like I like my Africa. Underdeveloped.
No.
My girlfriend told me I was a pedophile, but what does she know? She's only 6.
I was digging in our garden when I found a chest full of gold coins. I was about to run straight home and tell my wife about it, but then I remembered I was digging in our garden.
That's a thinker. Whew.
Most elderly relatives like to tease me at weddings, saying, "You'll be next." They soon stopped, though, once they started doing the same thing at their funerals.
I've heard that one before.
When I see the names of lovers engraved on trees, I don't find it cute or romantic. I find it weird how many people are taking knives to them on dates. My girlfriend's dog died, so I tried to cheer her up by getting her identical one. It just made her more upset. She screamed at me and said, "What am I supposed to do with 2 dead dogs?"
Oh, that dude's hauling. And here comes his buddy. How ironic would it be if while we were doing a dark humor episode,
They both hit a deer.
Ate it. Yeah, just like. Okay, for a second, the other one did go past your house. I was like.
He went a little slower.
He slowed down. He was flying, and then he slowed down.
So there was an accident up here the other day, and unfortunately,
someone died.
A 19-year-old on a motorcycle died. He
sucks.
hit a car head on. The car, the bike flipped over the car, and literally exploded.
Jeez,
he was DOA.
How fast was he going?
Fast enough to make his shit go boom.
Yeah, but how was his bike?
It's fine. I mean,
he went boom.
Yeah, he went boom. So now the neighbor up here has signs. This is not a racetrack. Please slow down. Drive carefully. Drive like your kids live here. Blah blah. It's like all the way down the road. And like,
which of course makes everybody drive like a-holes. Yeah.
I mean, he's still cranking through gears. Yeah, anyway, ripping. I hate double standards. Burn a body at the crematorium. You're being respectful. You're being a respectful friend. Do it at home, and you're destroying evidence.
This is such a dad joke. Did you hear about the Pillsbury Doughboy? Died of a yeast infection.
Today I decided to go visit my childhood home. I asked the residents if I could come inside because I was feeling nostalgic, but they refused and slammed the door in my face. My parents are the worst. You don't need a parachute to go skydiving. You need a parachute to go skydiving twice.
Correct. Not reading that one either. That's a long one.
My husband is mad that I have no sense of direction, so I packed up my stuff and went right.
What's the difference between your mom's vagina and a bowling ball?
One weighs 12 pounds.
What? If I really had to, I bet I could eat a bowling ball. And then somebody replied also, a bowling ball only fits 3 fingers.
Well, there's that.
Today I found my first gray pubic hair. I got really excited, but not as much as the other people on the elevator.
When I die, I want to die like my grandfather, who died peacefully in his sleep, not screaming like all the passengers in his car.
That's a good one.
The doctor gave me a year to live, so I shot him. The judge gave me 15. Problem solved.
It's actually not bad. Oh, I just found a whole new thread on Reddit.
2 hunters are in the woods when one of them collapses. His hunting buddy immediately calls 911. My friend isn't breathing. He shouts into the phone, "What should I do?" "Relax," the operator tells him. "I can help. First, let's make sure he's dead." There's silence, and then a gunshot. The guy gets back on the phone and says, "Okay, now what?"
Titanic. I'm nominating all passengers for the Ice Bucket Challenge.
Oh, that was so bad. Oh, I can't read this one.
You can.
No, it's
the other day,
N-word and I won't.
We can just say N-word. The other day, my wife asked me to pass her the lipstick. I actually passed her the glue stick, and she still wasn't talking to me. No, there was a video that I had the other day where the guy was like, it was 3 guys on stage. It actually may be one. Did I send it to Mo or did I send it to Patrick? Or did I send it to everybody? It was good. Because the guy was he was saying stuff, and he's like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that, I think.
Well, we did a different version of that. Here it is. I posted it in my story, too.
What's up, man? How you doing? I'm good, dude. I'm good. Yo, you got my money? Oh, sorry, bro. I had to buy a new pair of rocker bottom shoes. I'll get money to you next week. Is that cool, dude?
Hell no, that ain't cool, dude. Where my money? I need my money right now.
You don't have to be talking to me like that,
Nigga. Hey, man. I don't know what's going on, but you need to have my money right now. Empty your pockets, get my money right now.
Well, I thought we were cool. Why are you tripping?
Nigga. Hey, dude, forget that. If you don't have my money right now, I'm gonna put 3 hot ones in you right now, dude. Where my money at?
Now you threatening me?
Nigga! Please.
Please.
Man, forget that, dude. You need to...
Listen,
Nigga.
You'll get your money next week.
Nigga.
So quit acting like a bitch ass.
Nigga.
Mo, Martelle would like to use you.
I need a black midget. One, because I need a personal assistant, and they have to be a midget. And two,
I like how you said personal assistant when you really just meant slave.
No. I need I need someone to make sure that I'm on time for shit.
Are you going to pay him?
Yeah.
Okay.
And second, they have to be black.
A black midget.
I need someone to drop the N-bomb for me.
Speaking of black.
Because my 1% doesn't cover it.
Well, no, it does not. What's black and sits at the top of
you know what? DJ's 50% doesn't cover it either.
Not in his case at all.
No.
He's whiter than you is.
Yeah, he is. Pasty-ass fucker.
Speaking of black, what's black and sits at the top of a staircase? Stephen Hawking after a house fire. Not what you thought was going to happen, did it?
No. I was thinking more along the lines of a black cat. I don't know. A guy walks with a young boy into the woods. The boy turns to him and says, "Hey, mister, it's getting really dark and I'm scared." The man replies, "How do you think I feel? I have to walk back alone."
Anal sex is like spinach. If you're forced to have it as a kid, you probably won't enjoy it as an adult.
My wife told me she'll slam my head on the keyboard if I don't get off the computer. I'm not too worried. I think she's so dumb. What's the worst combination of illness? Alzheimer's and diarrhea. You're running, but you can't remember where.
Why were there only 5,000 Mexicans at the Battle of the Alamo? Because they only had 2 vans.
It turns out a major new study recently found that humans eat more bananas than monkeys. It's true. I can't remember the last time I ate a monkey.
Haven't you always wanted a monkey?
His son tells his father, oh, we did that one already.
A girl's getting flirty with a guy at the bar and says, "Tell me it's true what they say about black guys." He then proceeds to stab her 37 times and steal her purse.
I've asked so many people what LGBTQ stands for, and so far no one's given me a straight answer.
What is long and hard on a black man?
His middle finger.
The 4th grade.
As I get older, I remember all people I lost along the way. Maybe a career as a tour guide might not be the right choice.
What do you call your dad in the mirror? Your imagination.
Because he went out for milk.
Milk and cigarettes.
This would be Martelle. I put the fun in funeral.
I do. I have a joke about trickle-down economics. I have a joke about trickle-down economics, but 99% of you won't get it. I'm waiting, Randy.
Well, I'm not reading that one, but I will read this one. So I was raping this woman the other day when she exclaimed...
Stop.
When she exclaimed, "Please think of my children." And I thought, man, this girl's kinky.
My COVID test came back. It says 50. What does that mean? Also, my IQ test came back positive. Ching. My boss told me to have a good day, so I went home.
You are home.
Yes.
You work
I'm
from
always home.
I have Princess Diana as a friend on Xbox Live. Shame she spends all her time on the dashboard.
Hey, Martelle, what do you call a rude cactus?
What?
A prick.
Up your ass. My wife and I were out to dinner, and the waitress started flirting with me. She obviously has COVID, my wife said. Why? I asked. My wife replied with, "Because she has no taste."
Yep.
Boo.
Global pandemic jokes. We can make them now because it happened.
Because it's still going on. I mean, happened.
Hey, Martelle, how was anal sex like your first car?
Well, my first car was Plymouth Sundance.
Exactly. You don't really want it, but your dad gives it to you anyways.
I went to a brothel without any money. They told me to beat it.
What goes into 13 twice? Roman Polanski.
I took my mother-in-law out yesterday morning. Being a sniper is awesome.
Reminds me of that old time where they asked a sniper, how do you do it? How do you shoot women and children? He goes, easy. You just lead them a little less. What's the most confusing day in Harlem? Father's Day. Quit holding back your laughter.
At this point, I'm starting to become numb to it.
Yeah, it's just... What's the most positive thing in the ghetto? HIV.
Jeez.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, this one requires some thinking, so make sure you're paying attention and listening. It's a little more intricate. You ready? How do you turn a fruit into a vegetable? AIDS.
I was in Russia listening to a stand-up comedian make fun of Putin. The jokes weren't good, but I like the execution.
Thinking about spilling whiskey all over the place.
Jesus Christ!
I'm going to take a drink. What's the?
I wasn't
I'm
close to my
gonna die.
father when he died, which is lucky because he stepped on a landmine.
What's the difference between a naked white woman and a naked black woman? One is on the cover of Playboy and the other is on the cover of National Geographic.
What do you call an orphan taking a selfie? A family photo.
Oh, man. What's the difference between an Irish wedding and an Irish funeral? One less drunk person.
My wife of 60 years told me, let's go upstairs and make love. I just sighed and said, choose one. I can't do both.
Oh, man. What do you do when your dishwasher stops working? You punch her. Not reading that one either. On a scale of 1 to 10, how old is your girlfriend? So dumb.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, man. Every time somebody posts one pedophile joke, there's a thread of them.
I'm sure.
That's why I try to keep scrolling.
There's grass on the field. Play ball.
That's not okay. No, I'm just saying, teach them to shave.
That was in How High. Did you ever see that movie?
Yes.
Guy walks into the bedroom with a duck under his arm. Says, "This is the pig that I've been screwing." His wife says, "You idiot, that's not a pig, that's a duck." He says, "Shut up. I was talking to the duck." Oh, no, I'm not reading that one either. Oh, man. How do you tick off Kellen? I can't even read it right. How do you tick off Helen Keller? Give her a basketball and tell her to read it.
That's so bad.
Why does Helen Keller masturbate with one hand? She has to moan with the other.
What's the difference between 17 and 18?
1 year.
5 to 10 years.
Okay. Oh, man.
What's the similarities between a pregnant 14-year-old and the fetus inside her?
Oh, no.
They're both thinking my mom's going to kill me.
No, not okay.
Doctor, help me. I can't feel my legs. The doctor, don't panic. It's perfectly normal. It's because I amputated your arms.
That's so dumb.
You laughed.
Oh, man. Why? Oh, this is so bad. Why can't you fool an aborted baby? Because it wasn't born yesterday.
I'll never forget my granddad's last words to me just before he died. Are you still holding the ladder?
I was just reading that one.
Oh. Okay. The reply to this one's funnier than the joke. Joke is, what's the difference between 9/11 and a cow? You can't milk a cow for 9 straight years. First reply is, I can. My birthday's actually on 9/11, and every year when I invite people to my party, I say, hopefully this year no one will crash my party.
He's a genius.
That's brilliant. Somebody replied right after that, my birthday's also on 9/11, man. I try to look at the most positive of perspectives. For example, I don't think anyone else has received birthday candles anywhere near as large as the ones I did that day. That's awful.
Even when people who are good at nothing have a capacity to bring a smile to your face. For instance, when you push them down the stairs.
Oh, somebody replied to that thread. Man, this is messed up. My dad died in the 9/11 attacks. He took 300 infidels with him, too. Oh, man.
What does my dad have in common with Nemo?
They're both being found?
They both can't be found.
Oh, damn, I was so close.
You're
Same
close.
thing.
Let's get on it.
Oh, man.
I visited my friend in his new flat. He told me to make myself at home, so I threw him out. I hate having visitors.
That's what I should have done to you last episode.
I was going to tell a dead baby joke. I just decided to abort.
Oh, man. This is from Jimmy Carr. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Rohypnol.
My wife left a note on the fridge that says, this isn't working. I'm not sure if she was talking about the fridge, so I opened it up and it was working fine.
Oh, man. Why didn't the kid with autism go to the party? He didn't get invited.
An owl and a squirrel sitting in a tree watching a farmer go by. The owl turns to the squirrel and says nothing because owls can't talk. The owl then eats the squirrel because it's a bird of prey. You to bomb. No, you to bomb. In America, a compliment in the Middle East is an argument.
What's the word that begins with N, ends in R, and you never want to call a black person? Neighbor. Actually, we have black neighbors. I freaking love them.
Well,
She's got the cutest little grandson.
genders are like twin towers. There used to be 2 of them,
Oh,
but now
no.
they're just a sensitive subject.
No, I knew it.
Hey, Martelle, what's the difference between a black and white fairy tale? White begins once upon a time. Black begins, y'all motherfuckers ain't gonna believe this shit.
I've heard that. That's so good.
Oh, no. What's long, brown, and smells terrible? The
A gay
at,
dick.
The line at the unemployment office.
Oh.
Yeah, because there's no white gay dudes anywhere.
It would still be brown coming out.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Why you got to bring race into it, Randy?
I'm playfully racist at the bucket.
Mm-hmm.
They laughed at my Crayola drawing. I laughed at their chalk outlines. Like a fucking horse.
Oh. Nope, not reading that one. Nope.
A guy asked his waiter at the restaurant how do they prepare their chicken. The waiter goes blank for a second and says, nothing special really. We just tell them that they're going to die.
I wish I could read some of these, but some of them are...
Tombstone engraving. I told you I was sick. He had TB. Just... What's white on top and black on the bottom?
Rape.
Society.
I saw 2 jokes. One said rape, one said society. I know which one. What bounces and makes kids cry? My donation to the food bank.
Why are priests called fathers? It would be too suspicious to call them daddy.
Okay, so this one came with an edit, and I had to read some of the comments to get it. But the original joke is, what's funnier than Dane Cook? 9/11. And I was like, oh, that's not that funny of a joke, but I get it. And then they put edit. Oh, God, what have I started? The comments are like, wow, man, 9/11 jokes just don't fly around here. And somebody else put, that is just plain terrible.
I made a website for orphans. It just doesn't have a homepage. Oh, by the way, I'm an orphan, too. I'm a Jew and an orphan.
In French and German.
Yeah.
And 1% black.
It turns out a major new study recently found that humans eat more... No, we did that one already. Boo!
You just booed yourself. I'm terrible.
Get off the stage, dick. Wow, honey, I never thought our son would go that far. Yeah, the catapult's really amazing. Go get our daughter. My wife called today and said the dishwasher is leaking. I came home with tampons. Patient. Oh, doctor, I'm starting to forget things. Since when have you had this condition? Patient. What condition?
Okay, this one. You guys ready for this one?
Go for it.
You sure you're ready?
Oh, no, I got one with so much worse than whatever you're going to say right now.
So, Mom, please turn the...
If she hasn't turned it off at this point, it's just say it. Say it, don't spray it.
So I was eating this woman out, and I tasted horse semen. Then I looked at her and said, oh, Grandma, that's how you died.
Damn it. What has more brains than Columbine students? The walls behind them.
I knew it, and I didn't want to say it.
Knuckle crack, finger stretch.
That was a terrible joke. I don't even get it.
Oh, okay. What's the difference between Iron Man and Iron Woman? One is a superhero. The other is a simple command.
Awkward silence. Yeah. Awkward silence.
Excuse me, how do I get to the hospital quickly? Just stand in the middle of the road for a while.
That'll do it.
Mom, the kids are laughing at me that say that my teeth are too long. Oh, shh. You've been scratching on the floor this whole time. I called a suicide hotline in Iraq. They got excited and asked if I could drive a truck.
Oh, that's a
knock knock. Who's there? 9/11. 9/11 who? You said you would never forget.
So dumb.
What's yellow and can't swim?
Oh no.
A bus full of children.
I read that one earlier.
You know you're ugly when you get handed the camera every time they want to do a group photo.
Yeah. 2 black men arrive at the pearly gates and demand entrance. St. Peter, not knowing what to do, runs to the boss for directions. God says to Peter, they are all my children. Of course, let them in. Peter runs back to the gates. Several minutes pass, and he returns and says to God, they're gone. The black man responds, God, no, the gate, says Peter.
What did the man with no hands get for Christmas? No idea. He hasn't opened his presents yet. What did God say when he created the first black man?
I burnt one.
Oh, shit, I burnt one. Madam, your son just called me ugly. The mother apologizes shamefacedly. I'm so sorry. I must have told him like 1,000 times it's wrong to judge people from how they look.
Oh, that's another bad one for off the air. I've done a lot of screenshots. What's the difference between a black man and a large pizza?
Their penis.
I'd like mine with extra sausage. I know, but for real, a large pizza can feed a family.
Following on the last joke, what did you give an armless child for Christmas? Nothing. He won't be able to open it anyway.
Oh. You know what sucks about all those missing kids pictures you pass when you walk into Walmart? Knowing they're all probably having more sex than you.
I was drinking a margarita and the waitress screamed, "Does anybody know CPR?" I yelled, "I know the entire alphabet," and we laughed and laughed, except, well, the one guy. There's nothing more depressing than a failed suicide attempt.
How many black people does it take to pave a parking lot? Just one if you spread them real thin.
God damn, that's dark.
Not as dark as that parking lot. Oh, are we about done?
Why is there air conditioning in the hospitals? To keep the vegetables cool and fresh.
What does a Jewish pedophile in a van ask a boy? Hey, kid, you want to buy some candy?
Sounds like a Jewish pedophile.
That's what I said. What does a Jewish pedophile in a van
never
ask
mind.
a boy?
I'm an idiot. When you hit a speed bump in a school zone, remember, there's no speed bumps.
What did the black kid say when he had diarrhea for the first time? I'm melting! Oh, man. I am going to hell.
No, you're not. You're fine.
What did the black woman name her 5 sons? Tyrone, 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 and Tyrone. How did she tell them apart? She called them by their last names.
My grief counselor died. He was so good that I don't even care. All right. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
It's the Google tweets. Somebody replied to that last joke of mine. As a black man named Tyrone, I laughed pretty damn hard. Also, I'm not black and my name is Nick. It's the Google Tweetstagram.
All right, we're going to have to make this a thing. Dark humor is just humor. Fucking
find TikToks and YouTubes
find a fucking
and
sack,
Facebooks
people.
Where people, you know what I love about those people that are doing it on TikTok? You see people of all cultures just having fun together doing it, man. It's like, it's not about doing it to really because you hate that person.
It's like the Instagram post for the one dark humor show we did that I posted all the shit from Baby Simba. Like all of that shit, it's just humor. Just get the fuck over it. It's funny. Laugh. Don't get about it. Laugh.
Not you, Mom. I didn't. This isn't. It's somebody else. Corey said those things.
Sharon laugh too.
Corey's a bad influence.
Anyway, Instagram, Twitter, Google.
It's dark.
Whatever.
6 p.m.
Yeah, it is.
It's
like
almost as dark
5:59.
It's almost as dark out as them jokes.
And I gotta pee. So that's it. I'm Martelle for Randy and Corey. We're out.
Peace. It's not real dark yet, though. It's just like Mo dark. It's just a little dark.
At noon today, it was DJ dark.